what we have here is a Homestead Metro. Now this thing is quite rare. I've never seen one surface in this finish. Among collectors, I've seen white and I've seen chrome and brass, but I've never seen full brass. This one also has black blades, which as far as I know wasn't in the catalog. So I'm not really sure what the story is here. I'm not sure if you were able to custom order it or what. But I don't think these are painted. They don't look painted, so. This fan's going to be going in the museum at Fanimation. So that is in 1 month from today. So I'm definitely excited about that. But let's get a look at this. Now this string is actually factory. And it did have a fob at the end, but the seller told me there were 2 little kids in the house and they were messing with it and they ripped it off. So that stinks. There's a reverse switch. And this thing's actually in very good condition. If you look at the finish here, it has these little, like, it looks like it got messed up over time. But all the other Homestead Metros I see have this really bad. And it's actually not too bad on this one. And the housing is pretty much perfect. Now the blades have some imperfections, like right there and all that. But it's definitely in very good shape. These are the tags. You can see it's manufactured in May of 1988. 52-inch Metro. Homestead products. There's the canopy up there. Now this thing looks like a Reese's cup or one of those cupcake wrapper type things. It definitely has a very, very unique look to it. And it's definitely not the most sightly for like regular use in a house. So I can definitely see how these didn't sell very well. But these are very cool. This is low speed here. When I got this fan, the bearings were shot. This came off of Facebook Marketplace. It used a spinner motor, not a stack. But the bearings were shot, so all I did was oil them. And they're actually silent now. I don't know how they came out that well, but I'm very glad they came out that well, because usually you have a wet bearing noise, but for some reason they came out silent. And I oiled them quite a bit too, so yeah. Now let's go ahead and take this up to medium. this thing is super powerful. It moves quite a bit of air. And when I turn up to high speed, it's gonna go really fast. I'll turn up to high speed now. Now this thing flies. This is off. I ended up taking the whole motor housing apart and cleaning it very well. I oiled both bearings and I cleaned it very, very well because it was absolutely packed with dust. So the reason they were getting rid of this is because it was a room in their house that they were converting into a playroom for their kids. And they said, oh, well, it doesn't really make sense to have a ceiling fan spinning around up there. Those were their exact words. So they just decided they didn't want it anymore. I ended up removing it myself. I know it's very common for the switch housing to get all busted up. This does use a PC board inside with travelers and capacitors and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like what a Casablanca Slumber 3 uses. So I am very excited to have this fan in the museum next month. And other than that, that's all I have for the Homestead Metro.